Mindset is everything, you guys. Everything.
You're going to want to watch this video. Oh, by the way, my eyelashes and I got into a huge fight today, and they clearly won. And also, I have really bad allergies, so my eyes are red. But we're just going to ignore all of that. In the first video of my MLM series for my channel, I talked about how the women's empowerment thing is BS, how they use these manipulating tactics on social media, and the whole sisterhood sorority thing is like garbage. How these women are really good at hounding people and selling things and becoming your bestie. And that is true, but that is just a very tip. It's not about selling things. It's not about makeup. It's not about skincare. It's not about body wraps. It's not about candles. It's about the dream that they sell and that the opportunity that's going to change your life.
If you treat it like a gift, something precious that you are offering them to help change their lives, that's how they will see it too.
It changes your life if you're good at recruiting people, and that's it. The success stories that you hear from MLMs, especially on YouTube, just look for them. They give videos of how to succeed in MLMs and how to let an MLM change your life and how to blah, blah, blah. How to start your own business, your successful business in MLMs. And never, ever do you hear them talk about how they sold a lot of products and how the products were just so good that people couldn't say no. And that's why they are now making 6-7 figures a year. You never hear that. It's all about how they build their team. They say that you can do this part-time. Well, Dave, what do you have to say about that?
The way they pitch the stuff in network marketing is you see becoming wealthy and retired, because you actually mentioned that earlier. Right. When I asked where you want to be, I want to be retired. You saw yourself as wealthy doing multi-level. You don't accidentally part-time turn a multi-level thing into $1 million. Right. It doesn't just like you show up and you go get 3 of your friends in this thing and it turns into $1 million. It's 7 to 10 years of very hard work as a master recruiter, trainer, and manager of salespeople. Those are the people that make 7 figures.
While they don't care to sell you that dream that you can do it part-time and make a living and make enough money to stay home and quit your job and spend all this time with your kids, the reason they don't care to tell you that is because when you sign up, that money is going towards their business volume for the month, and it keeps them at the bracket that they are currently in.
People that make good money in multi-level, like $100,000 a year or more, are sales managers and recruiters. What you do for a living, if you're making 6 figures in a multi-level or a network marketing program, is you are recruiting people, training them, and replacing them, because the fallout is huge.
These companies are not illegal and that they are not pyramid schemes or scams is because there is an actual transaction and exchange of a product for money. Whether it's your just personal orders or it's your kit that you sign up with. In these videos of people telling their success stories and teaching their seminars online about how to succeed in MLMs and blah, 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 they talk about how they literally recruit like 10 people a day. So think about it. If they are recruiting 10 people a day, and on the low end of the kits, that's like $500 a pop. $500 10 times a day. Even if all those people just buy their kit and quit, they still made all that money off you.
I learned very quickly that it's very important to just do what the leaders have already done.
But they know that 9 out of 10 people are gonna quit or lose interest or just not be good at it or whatever. These people become professional recruiters. To be successful is you build this hierarchy of people below you that are bringing in the money for you. The people who are up here talking about they make, even on the lower end of like $3,000-4,000 a month in their little bracket or whatever, they have like 40 and 50 people on their team, and they're constantly recruiting more people. People hear a lot more about MLMs and why they're so popular and why people talk about them all the time, and why so many people join them at one point or another, and it either lasts a couple months or a year, or they are one of the very few that end up making this their full-time career one day. It's so popular now, and why it's so common is because of social media, duh. Just like everything else. They use these motivational quotes in their platforms on Instagram to motivate you, but really it's manipulate you. They're using attraction marketing. They're using the law of attraction to attract you to them. That's the secret, and that's the secret that they don't tell you, and that's the secret that 99% of the people that go into these businesses wouldn't do so if they just thought that they had to like make themselves into this perfect little motivator. We all probably follow at least 5 to 10, maybe even more people on our various social medias that are representatives or consultants for the different network marketing companies. And you'll notice that they become these like wannabe bloggers, right? And
I add value to my page. So that has a lot to do with attraction marketing, as well as being, you know, posting humor. People love to laugh, okay? Humor, inspirational things.
All the people on Instagram that are in these companies do this right here.
I started branding myself. I started kind of implementing that into my business.
You know, you need to do personal development and branding yourself. I've heard that in several of these videos. It's working on yourself, or making it appear like you're always working on yourself, or doing things to improve yourself, because that is relatable. People always want to improve. That gets the conversation going. It's not just about makeup and skincare at that point. But when you listen to her in this video, she talks about, you know, being honest and being yourself and showing what makes you happy. But she follows it up every time. Everything that she says, saying that makes people come to her. And when she talks about her Peacocks and her bath bombs, people will message her about those type of things, and that gets the conversation started.
For me personally, I love Peacocks, and I made that known. I talk about them. I showed people whenever I bought new stuff. You can see it's right here in my office, and some other stuff over here as well, the theme. And I let people know that. It's just me, you know, that's who I am, that's what I like. And now people send me messages all the time saying, this reminded me of you, and they'll send me peacock things. Same thing for bath bombs. Love my bath bombs. I love my dogs, my animals, just things like that. People will send me photos and say, this reminded me of you. And that makes me feel good because I feel like I'm doing my job. Makes me feel good because I feel like I'm doing my job.
Everybody that's super successful in these businesses uses social media. And the whole like going back on your social media and deleting old pictures because you're not in high school anymore, or, you know, that's fine. You know, I get that. Like any business you start, you probably want to scrub your social media clean or whatever. But then she talks about wanting people to have a reason to come to your page and adding quality to your page. So she talks about how she does, I'll roll the clip.
I will review hair tools. I'll get a new shampoo that helps you grow your hair, and I'll take before and after photos, and then I'll post them and show people. I'll even try other products from other direct sales companies and talk about them.
So the next time you see these morning motivational drives to work, and found this water bottle, and this water bottle is the newest, coolest water bottle, and you need it. That's to start a conversation and to give people a reason to want to come to your page or feel like they're getting something out of your page. The way to motivate or manipulate you to come to their page and to come to them, the law of attraction, is by giving you things that you want. Becoming a wannabe blogger, becoming a wannabe reviewer. You might see this video and you be like, you know what? I could do that. Looks easy. Sign me up. Well, the video is in the description, so just follow what she said because it clearly works for her. But that's why I say that you have to be a specific type of person, because to me, I don't like that, which all Instagram is now is just like marketing. That's all it is, basically, and a little bit of family. But I feel like 90% of the people that are on social media are selling something, whether it be themselves and their amazing business opportunity, or their own small business, or they're trying to build their following so that, you know, they can be an influencer. Like, it all has an underlying motive. They act like they just want to get on here and motivate people just to be doing a service to the world. But clearly it is a business strategy. It's a business strategy. They want you to have a reason to reply to the things that they put in their story, so that over time you build a relationship and maybe you can get them to sign up at some point. Like, that's the whole thing. I was told that in the company that I was in, that it's all about the relationships that you can build with people.
It's like double success, right? If you're planting seeds and attraction marketing, like, hello, that's what I did.
Multi-level part, you know, it has to do with selling, but the selling and the money that goes up to the top comes in off these kits that they sell to their new recruits. I think it's like 3 generations below you. So if you recruit someone, they recruit someone, they recruit someone, all 3 of their kits and sales go into the top person's business volume.
A few years ago, a hidden camera caught a then distributor for that company walking a prospective recruit through just how easy it can be.
Let's say you signed up 3 friends. Okay. So then you and I would help those 3 friends sign up their 3 friends and get their $700. Now there's 9 people there, right? Then we help those 9 people sign up their 3 friends and they get a $700. So everyone kind of gets their money back.
Wait, you kind of get your money back?
Anybody who is interested in joining an MLM, and if you think that's something that you would be good at and that's something that you want to do, all power to you. I wish you the most success. But I think the part that makes me so passionate about it now, about anti-MLM and anti-network marketing and the trending videos on YouTube, the countless videos and podcasts that are literally just anti-MLM, is because of the manipulation. And I feel like if a stay-at-home mom or a single mom or, you know, someone who's just needing to earn extra money on the side, looks into these businesses and they want to see it as a good opportunity, you need to understand what you're doing. Like, you need to understand what you're putting your money into and how it's not just going to come right back to you, and it's not going to until you start recruiting a lot of people. It really doesn't have much to do with, yeah, they want you to give out samples so that people will try your products, but they'll even tell you to put in an opportunity brochure in with every samples, because that's how you make your money. That's how you build your team. And when you make yourself money and you build your team, you're also building the people in your uplines team and giving them more money, because it's a pyramid. It's a pyramid. My next video, I'll be talking more specifically about how I have seen and observed people move up in their brackets. Like when you get your compensation plan and you join one of these companies, they all have compensation plans, and how you can really reach the top. They'll tell you, you know, to set a goal for the next year of where you want to be at on the pyramid, basically. But it's never in a pyramid shape when they give you the compensation plan. It's like in a rectangle. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to tell you that. See you in my next video. Bye!